Welcome back to Primetime News, and a special welcome once again if you're watching online at onespotmedia.com. Up first this evening, the mother of the 17-year-old who was beaten into a coma last year says threats against her life are persistent. She believes persons connected to the women accused of attacking her daughter are intent on intimidating her. But the police say they can't operate on hearsay. Giovanni Dennis has this Primetime News follow-up.
The narrative is that the mother push it and pressure the police and the case. So if we get rid of the mother, the case we're done with.
A shocking claim by Venetia Buckley, the mother of Kaylan Dowdie, the 17-year-old who was beaten and stabbed by 5 women at a party last November. Miss Buckley now has renewed safety concerns because of what she says are repeated threats against her life.
From what I was told, it came from the relatives of the females, one of the females that attacked Kaylan.
She's reported her concerns to investigators, but police say there isn't much they can do since she wasn't directly threatened.
Because we can't operate solely on third party. I hear that someone said to someone that they want to harm me. Okay, can you give me someone who heard it directly? No one has been willing to come forward to say that, to give a statement in that regard.
Miss Buckley also alleges a hospital employee has been snooping around her daughter's cubicle.
The nurses accosted the person and asked him what he was doing and why he was snooping and looking around and asking questions about her. And he said that he was claiming that it's somebody that I know, that claims that they know me. You know, he's friends with that person, and the person, he's just looking in and whatever. And the nurse warned him and said, nothing that you see here is supposed to leave this hospital. You're an employee here.
I'm not aware that that was proved, but that was probed, I can confirm.
When contacted, Senior Director of Clinical Services at the University Hospital of the West Indies, Dr. Carl Bruce, says a formal report will first have to be made for such a claim to be properly investigated. In the meantime, the 5 women charged with wounding the teen are to reappear in court September 3. Their bail was extended as the judge requested a statement from the victim, Kaylan, another challenge for investigators.
She's not currently displaying the level of comprehension necessary to give a statement.
And so, the JCF is now exploring other ways to take the case forward. Miss Buckley, though, wants the women to pay for her daughter's medical expense.
And a chicken feed. And a penny. It's a lot of money. It's millions of dollars. So it's either by will or by force. They're going to pay for it because I'm going to sue them if I have to.
Giovanni Dennis, TVJ News.
In the meantime, Ms. Buckley says her daughter is making slow but steady improvements.
Movements in her limbs and things like that, she's stronger. But the breathing has improved somewhat, but not in the terms that she can go home as yet or come out of ICU.
She's thankful to the medical staff at the University Hospital, who she says are doing their best, but says Kaylan now needs specialized care which is not available locally.
We're trying to get her into a rehab facility overseas, as we don't have a rehab facility locally that can facilitate a vented patient. But other than that, we were trying to get her overseas. That's a very difficult. It's a lot of rigmarole.